Okay, come in. Take a sip. What are we having today? We are having Frangelico and Espresso. And it is morning here. And the church bells are going nuts. Like every 15 minutes. Really trying to get people out, I guess, back in the olden days. I don't really know that I've ever seen anybody going to church here, except maybe people going for weddings. Very interesting, but they really do love, Germans really love their traditional bells, and they are quite beautiful. In fact, whenever I'm stateside, back in Texas or wherever, it's one of the things I miss is the bells. So regardless, but you can see here from this video this morning, me pouring up the Frangelico and taking a look out on the veranda, you know, our terrace. I have to tell you, it's just beautiful. This is that time of year where pretty much from now all the way through, say, September, pretty much leaving all of the terrace doors open in the bedroom and in the living area because the weather's just so beautiful. And there's no humidity to speak of, and especially when it's a nice sunny day. So makes me very happy to be here right now on such a gorgeous day, and I want to share some of that good energy with you. But let's go ahead and wrap up our Frangelico Espresso and get ready to jump into this grid. So nice little message here says you are on a 12-day streak. Keep it going. Since I started doing the Sunday puzzles, that's what we've got. And so let's take a look here at what we've got as far as a grid is concerned. So looks like we've got well, there's no theme that's labeled. And we have a Saturday, April 13th, second millennium, common era, the 24th year. This is a Jess Rux grid, and it's edited by Joel Fagliano. And so, and again, as always, really hoping that Will Shorts has a speedy and adequate recovery so he can get back to doing what he's doing. But in the meantime, Joel Fagliano, fantastic work. Just it's what we've come to expect. So let's go ahead and jump into our Saturday grid. Don't really know what we're going to be getting today, but we never really do. So let's just take a look. So evidence of hunger. Game played on a road trip. Well, we got 8 letters here, and slug bug, which is the only one I know, is 7. So, title song shared by Schubert and Beyonce. I am a fan of both. Benefit. Felt hat. Scientific name Monodon monoceros. Monoceros. Well, I think this means one bone. Like one. I don't think rhino is going to fit. R-H-I-N-O. No. That'll come to us. Evidence of hunger. Evidence of hunger. Okay, so I think I've looked at this here. I don't know why I get so hung up, but I try to put the whole puzzle together in my head. Like I'm trying to get it all worked out there. Kind of like it's maybe the Queen's Gambit where she's laying in bed at night looking at the ceiling watching chess pieces move. And that was a metaphor, of course. But that's what I'm using it as well. I'm always trying to put stuff together. So I don't know what the game played on a road trip is, but I was thinking at first this could be growl, right? So like a growling stomach. But I couldn't get anything to really work with the W, O. I don't know what would have a scientific name. Monodon monoceros. I don't. Title song shared by Schubert and Beyonce. And I think that's Ave Maria. So I'm gonna put in pangs here instead. So still don't know what the game played on a road trip is, but title song shared by Schubert and Beyonce, I do believe, is Ave Maria. And so let's see what we've got here now. Taunt could be to jibe, and on the DL, maybe slyly. So benefit to avail. Okay, so this I'm feeling really comfortable about our northwest corner at this point. So a felt hat's probably a derby. It could have been a beret, though, right? Though not all berets are felt. I don't wear a felt beret, and I wear a beret every day. I have mine made out of linen and cotton weaves. Thanks for the update, when said sarcastically. T in a code. Didn't mean to move that. Apologize. Fit for a queen. Now, creatures with a scientific name, Monodon monoceros. Monoceros? I need to learn how to say this word. This is I blushed to say that I don't know how to say this word. And I think this is a narwhal. Those are some pretty cool creatures, if that works. Thanks for the update, when said sarcastically. I'm well aware, Captain Obvious. T in a code. Fit for a queen. Drag, maybe? Marion Crane's sister in Psycho. I've never seen Psycho, but this is one of those clues that whenever Lila shows up, that's it. That's one of those things. I mean, I've been to Eton. I actually saw the campus. Ancient school. 4-letter word, England. If it's not Soho, it's probably going to be Eton, right? You know, there's certain things we just know are going to pop in there, right? You know, like lately we've been getting an awful lot of the Olays and Abets and so on and so forth. So chill, bro. So I think this is T in a code is da, and this looks like it's padiddle, but I don't even know what that means. Chill, bro. Easy now, maybe. Place to go out and be out. That's clever. Gay bar, of course. One stymied by security questions say, I think this is a bot. And so now what we got? Personal styles. Okay, so I think this is the LOL cat. And I honestly, again, I've never even seen the LOL cat. I think when these things were popular, the early 2000s, I had joined the Army at that point in my life, out of response to 9/11 only. Never saw myself in uniform otherwise. But through basic training in officer candidate school and then going to all this, that, and the other, getting trained up and ready to go to Iraq over and over and over again, that was pretty much 2002 to 2011. That was my schedule. So I missed an awful lot. So chill, bro, might be easy, man. But I need to see these LOL cats. I also hear an awful lot about people talking about the baby goats. So we probably need to get caught up on those as well. Personal styles in brief. I think these are modus operandi. MOs. Some fundraising groups. I'm just going to go with PTAs. Hell, we had it in there yesterday. Why wouldn't we have it in there today, all right? Shade of red. Slipshod. That's probably poor. Job done on one's feet is a pity. Okay, well, good. Smoothness, so to speak. blank grove, Missouri locale that marked the original starting point for the Oregon Trail. And this is Elm Grove. Got to see that once, maybe twice. Smoothness. Wait a minute. So, jobs done on one's feet. I could probably at least finish that, right? And let's see. Smoothness, so to speak, looks like it may be polish. And shade of red may be tomato. So what do we got now? So we got going here. Cry while swishing one's hand. Maybe shoe? Soup eaten with chopsticks. Oh, yes. Pho. I am the pho king. I was. Not anymore. I don't eat it. I mean, I can't. I mean, jeez. But that's like that's my kryptonite. Pho. Pho king. Right here. So, thumbs down. Is that a no? That's clever if it works. What's sharp near the bottom? Okay. Diaper pin, maybe? I want to get this checked here. Agency founded by Nixon. Well, I think he founded the Environmental Protection Agency and the Drug Enforcement Agency. Got it. I think, he gave Elvis a badge. Elvis was there to fight the war on terror, man. Thank you very much. Modern fashion portmanteau. Well, I have a feeling this is jorts. Not necessarily our best portmanteau, but host, maybe a slew. And bestie, perhaps. Don't know. Something pal. Expression of shock. Quartz variety. I think Jasper. Musician who once joked, I'm not offended by all of the dumb blonde jokes because I know I'm not dumb. And I also know I'm not blonde. Well, an expression of shock could be a gape. I guess it could be a gop too. But this right here, I'm thinking this is gal pal for bestie perhaps. And I'm thinking this is Dolly Parton. I wouldn't have known that. I have no idea. And I don't know if it's even right yet. But fuel conduit looks like it could be a gas line. Question that's more of a comment meaning look at what you've done. Happy now? Okay, well, good. Go all over. Really open up in therapy. Let's see. Anyway, Dolly Parton. I would have been looking for Lady Gaga or, Deborah Harry. I'm just looking for a blonde, right? The fact that I had this D.O., blank kind of gave me the idea it could be Dolly Parton. And she's pretty much a rock star in everybody's opinion anyway, right? I mean, is there anything not cool about her? No. Okay, like the voice of Joan Jett or Janis Joplin. I think these are raspy voices. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes-Benz? Work up, maybe to rile. Tuscan City, we're talking maybe Sienna. Checks for clothes. Plaid, maybe. Kind of question, maybe yes, no. So what do we got here? Cold brews, maybe iced teas. The door's open. Come on in. Let's see what we got here. Enjoy the honey-heavy blank of slumber. And this is due, of course. Shakespeare and English majors unite. Portmanteau for rare winter phenomena. I don't know. I'm assuming this is going to be a snow-nado. Never heard of one, but doesn't mean anything. Tech Expo offering. I mean, I could be wrong. It's probably a demo. Utility subject in brief. Economics. Okay. Causes some PR nightmares. Probably hot mics. Is it really a PR nightmare, though? If you get caught on a hot mic saying something like, you know, well, I'm going to go meet this douchebag and get this interview over with. Does it really change the fact that the person's a douchebag that you have to go interview with? I mean, I don't think so. Really open up in therapy, but it's not very gentlemanly or ladylike behavior, so I guess we can say that. Now I'm going to go with go deep because I think this is go all over as gad. Moose, for example. Successfully pranked. Okay, you got me. You got grew rapidly. Well, I think this is supposed to be boomed, but I'm not happy too much with goo being a moose, for example. Is it really a goo? I mean, it's kind of airy. It's whipped up. I don't know that I'd say goo. I don't know. Music disc. Tap. Finding the bullseye. Latin opposite of mala, which is bona. I was raised in a Catholic church. Latin knowers unite. So we know we have bona fides, right? You know, these are like in good faith, right? You know, my bona fides. Well, then malefides are the exact opposite in bad faith. So yeah, a little bit of Latin. Fiat lux. Istimundus furiabundus, huh? Something you might gloss over. Okay, tap. Org with eligibility requirements. They don't care for icing, for short. Tap. Finding the bullseye, maybe aiming. I imagine it is. So a music disc may be a gong. Something might gloss over, perhaps a lip. I think you're going to gloss over a lie. Street food filled with queso. I think that's arepa. Arepa. I think. Capellini look-alike. So I think this is supposed to be angel hair, and it kind of looks like it. True, but angel hair is much thinner. They don't care for icing. So I think it's like the National Hockey League. So I probably want to spell that correctly. The organization is the NC2A. So tap would be to call on. So I'm calling on, I'm tapping so-and-so to be the drug czar. Huh? Huh? Spiritual teacher in Hinduism or Buddhism. I think it's a yogini. Turner, who said, forsaking glamour is like forsaking my identity. And this is probably Lana Turner. Very glamorous. Very, very glamorous. Butt to bum. Butt to bum. Okay, so it's probably a sig, right? You could really get kind of lost in that, though. Butt to bum. Aren't they the same? How do I get from a butt to a bum? Yeah. I'll whimsically move from here to there. Huh? Maybe say again? Request for enlightenment. Like some winks and some smiles and winks, probably knowing. And Jason's pet and Foxtrot. I have no idea what Foxtrot is. I don't know who Jason is, but I can tell you right now, it looks like it's an iguana. Iguana. And eponym for a dish. We got whimsically moving from here to there, probably to skip. And I think our eponym for the dish would be from the German... biologist or biochemist, I can't remember, but I think his name was Julius Petri. And guess alternative Lee Jeans competes with guess? Really? I would imagine maybe Gap would fit in there better, but who knows. So I think it's Lee, and then request for enlightenment. You tell me, and unless I fat figured somewhere, I think we should probably be okay. How do we do, Bob? Okay, this is fun. 17 minutes, 20 seconds. We took our time through it, right? But that's kind of the whole idea. Give everybody a chance to kind of work along with me, right? You know, so download the app and, you know, pull it up on your iPad or do it on your laptop or on your phone even. I mean, I've got the app on every device out there known to man. When I have to leave the daily puzzles alone for when I do this because I want to show the little gold star and, you know, whatnot, but I do find myself often going back in time and just working the Fridays and the Saturdays because that's where they get most challenging, especially when you're like 5-6 years away from what was relevant or topical at the time. Get some crazy things like, you know, Obama's, you know, economic, you know, whatever advisor or, you know, secretary of whatever that you would just know when Obama was president, but you've forgotten since because, you know. So anyway, but as always, learn how to say it in every freaking language possible, right? Because it's just about being a lady or a gentleman and helping others feel more comfortable and to be able to communicate. So at least learn how to say hello and goodbye in every language that you can possibly muster, right? It's not the hardest thing in the world. And then from there, you can go and you can build it up even more so, where you can start doing things like, you know, saying, how much is this? And is there a restroom? Can I try this on? Etc. and so on. So be like James Bond. No languages. It's a cool thing to do. In the meantime, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, shalom, masalamati, merhaba, aloha, annyeonghaseyo, tambiet, and ciao. Y'all be careful and be nice to one another out there. It's not that freaking hard. Good Lord. Just be nice.